Hey everybody, Chris at Ujoint again. Here's our latest build. Just finishing it up. It's leaving in a few days. Headed back to New York. This is another what we call a dequig or dequiglification. We've done a bunch of these over the years where we've removed the coil sprung Quigley suspension, replaced it with our leaf kit for better steering, handling, and overall drivability. So I had plans to make a more detailed step-by-step video and shot some video of the build process on this, but I decided I just didn't want to go through with that, and I don't want to seem like I'm trashing another builder, which sometimes it can appear that way, but it's not. I have nothing but respect for the people up at Quigley, and they did their job very well to a lot of vans, and probably neither one of us would be watching this video right now if it wasn't for Quigley and what they did over the years. But they did mainly sell to power companies, municipalities, and people who just didn't care about performance. They cared about cost. So they did what they had to do and built a four-wheel drive van as cheap as they could. That's my opinion. Take it for what you want. So this thing came to us from New York. We ditched all the Quigley stuff and put our 6-inch leaf kit under it. This, as a 2003, already had a 99-04 style front axle in it. So that's a huge benefit for guys that are looking to dequig. This axle started life as a 99-04, then Quigley welded all their stuff to it. So we basically just reversed that process. We pulled the axle out, cut all the Quigley stuff off, added a new spring perch on the passenger side that we make in-house, as well as the passenger side lower U-bolt plate, and just returned the axle to its original form when it left the Dana plant. I think the breakover, from what I've seen, is somewhere around late 2002 is when you started not seeing the Kingpin Dana 60s and they moved to the ball joint 60s. Another thing that we fixed on this axle, well, first of all, we tore it down completely, stripped it, sandblasted it, and then rebuilt it all with all new seals and bearings and gears and everything. The unit bearings in this generation, so if you have a Quigley with that drop tie rod on it, you also have custom unit bearings that were machined to 8 on 6.5, so they could keep the stock wheels on these things. When we put the axle back together, we did 8 on 170 unit bearings and rotors. That way, if you ever have you need a rotor or a unit bearing, you can get it at any parts store. It's an over-the-counter item. You don't have to call Quigley to get a new unit bearing or have a machine shop try to replicate it. So 6-inch lift leaf kit now, 35-inch Toyo AT2s on some American racing wheels, single Fox 2.0s. We didn't do much else to the drivetrain on this. We had the T-case rebuilt. Sorry for the shadow and the noise. Had the T-case rebuilt, redid the drive shafts, and changed the rear to 456. We redid the lower shock mounts. That's something else that's always bugged me about the Quigleys. They just weld a bracket in to extend the stock shocks, which makes gives you really limited shock options in the future. So we cut those off and put our own shock mounts on it. Added a fuel door, some flares, and that's about it. Drives much better. It's ready for some abusive New York roads. Those roads are the worst up there. And that's it. We also added the hood vents. Help keep this 7.3 cool. So yeah, if you've got any questions, give me a shout, leave it in the comments or email me, Chris at ujointoffroad.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We appreciate the support. Have a great day.